While terrified concert-goers ran from the gunfire, some off-duty British soldiers, who'd just been on a night out, ran the other way.
It became apparent it was gunfire. At first we thought it was fireworks. We heard the noise and Trooper May said, "That's gunfire." I said, "Don't be silly, we were in Las Vegas, it's the last thing you can expect." But it became apparent what it was, because there's a lot of chaos, a lot of people running.
The Queen's Dragoon Guards have been training in the Mojave Desert. The trip to Las Vegas was supposed to be 3 days of rest and relaxation. They ended up dealing with battlefield injuries.
Yeah, it was definitely surreal. I mean, none of us have been to Afghan or Iraq or anything like that, so this is like the first time we've ever had to deal with anything like this before.
The girlfriend was like, "Oh, he's bleeding from his head, he's bleeding from his head, he's been shot." And he was still conscious at the time. And I went over to him and I had a look in his hair and he had a hole in his head, just only a small hole. But when I moved his hair back, just the amount of blood that was just pouring out. And at this time the medics hadn't arrived or anything. So it was a case of just putting pressure on just with your bare hands and waiting for the medics or someone to come along with. I got some gauze in the end and just held it down until one of the first responders came and took him off to an ambulance. So that was definitely one of the worst.
It is a trip they will never forget.
And approached a casualty who'd been shot in the lower left back, a gentleman. Applied a jumper, like an FFD, kept the right pressure on. After 3 to 4 minutes, he was saying it was hard for him to breathe. Kept the right pressure on still, said reassured him, said it's going to be okay. Within a minute later, he sadly passed away. I was holding his hand at the time.
I think what helped us more was the fact that we just spent 3 weeks, 4 weeks out here doing the training in a sort of a training environment, and then for it to hit the fan, it just clicked. Everything seemed to sort of no thought of ourselves and just getting out there trying to help people as quick as we could and get them seen to. So yeah, but I think I'm quite proud of the way we all reacted.
The Army's recruiting slogan is "Be the best." On Sunday night, as gunfire rang out, they were.